Yeah, born in Scotland,
Okay.
grew up in Freeland.
From Scotland to Freeland. Are your parents Scottish, or were they there?
They're Scottish blood, but I'm military.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
My
your
parents
dad.
were stationed in Scotland.
So why did you want to work on an ambulance crew?
I was always drawn to fire and EMS.
Okay.
Ever since I was a kid. My mom has a picture of me. Maybe 4 years old. I'm dressed to the nines in fire gear, and
Yeah.
I had like one of those the cars you sit in, but it was a fire.
Oh, tell me what it's like to be a junior firefighter, and do they call it a junior ambulance?
Yeah, that's fair. You can
Okay.
say that.
Tell me what it's like to be a junior member in those departments. Your parents obviously have to drop you off at the station or
Yes.
to a fire scene, right?
Yes.
Okay. So tell me how that works.
So I spent most days just hanging out, but they have us do things around the station, and then when we go to emergencies, we help get gear set up, or help clean up the gear. But it's basically it's a more of a learning experience. Just watching. You do some hands-on, but it's obviously limited. But it's just a learning experience, and then it's called Essentials of Firefighting.
Yep.
So they can put you through the first couple modules that are less, I guess, dangerous, if you would, and then when you're 18, you do your final essentials module, which is like the live fire and the burns. Then you graduate to a senior firefighter. So it's almost, I guess, like an apprenticeship.
Tell me about your experiences. Was there anything that you remember from when you were a junior about responding to calls?
I was a first responder at this point. I went through like a simple first aid class to the Red Cross that we had at the ambulance. And my father actually had a stroke at home. And my mom woke me up, and I was actually able to do a quick assessment and grab some simple vitals that I was able to get. And then when the ambulance got there, I was able to tell them what was going on. I knew I had to have the medications ready, his medical history. I had all his date of birth ready, and I guess I was able to help them do their job a little more quicker and efficient.
What do you do now? Like, I know you volunteer your time at the Freeland Fire Department, but you also work. Is it full time?
A full-time paramedic.
Okay. Now, a lot of first responders are cross-trained.
Yes.
Right? Tell me why that is.
So, for fire department example, we arrive on scene of like a car accident. We can start initiating the care until the ambulance arrives. Or, if there's an ambulance coming from a distance, they can call us and we could at least start some primitive care until they get there.
What made you go to the paramedic side for full time?
So I got my EMT at 16. Didn't really become a real EMT till I was about 18 because then you're a final legal adult and you can actually do things.
So also you started training as an EMT at 16?
I was certified as an EMT at 16.
Okay.
I just wanted to do more. I wanted to advance in my career. So a paramedic is just the next step. As soon as the tones go off, it's almost like an immediate adrenaline rush. And then depending on what the dispatch information is, your mind starts rushing through on all different kind of things on how
the scenarios that you might encounter. Okay.
So a firehouse is a family, and somewhere to hang out. It's your second home pretty much. Volunteer or if you're doing it for a career. But there's a camaraderie in the fire department, and you always know that you have somewhere to go.
Ambulance work, very dangerous.
Yes.
Did you at one point think that firefighting was more dangerous than ambulance work?
Yes.
Has that changed?
Yeah, to a point, yes. Fire department, you are exposed to hidden dangers, like CO, but for the most part, you can see what you're dealing with.
Yeah. What's your advice to people who are going through situations just like yours, or coronavirus has somehow affected them, whether directly or indirectly in your case.
Just don't give up. We're all in this together, and one way or another, we're all going to get through this. There's thousands of people working on, the end result.
Mm-hmm.